In this video, we are going to discuss about optimal binary search tree. We will recall what is binary search tree. Binary search tree is a binary tree which contains following properties. The left subtree is always lesser than the root node and right subtree is always greater than the root node. The left and right subtree each must also be a binary search tree. The meaning is if you are seeing the left subtree of this node, it's lesser than the root, and right subtree of this node is greater than the root. The time complexity of this binary search tree is insert, delete, search. It will take the big O of H. H is nothing but the height of the binary search tree. Let us take example. Here we are having the 3 data or 3 keys 10, 12, 20. So if I want to construct the binary search tree, my question is how many binary search tree we can construct from these keys. The answer is we can use this formula to find the number of binary search trees from this key. We have two formula. One is 2n factorial divided by n factorial into n plus 1 factorial. This is the first formula, or we can use this is the second formula. We can use any one of this formula to find the number of possible binary search trees from the n keys. So what is the n here? Number of key. Here n is nothing but 3. So we will solve or we will find number of possible binary search tree. So it is nothing but 2 into 3. Why 3? N is 3. 2 into 3 factorial divisible by 3 into 4 factorial, that is n plus 1 factorial. It is nothing but 6 factorial divisible by 3 factorial into 4 factorial. So if we are solving this one, we will get the 5. So from 3 keys, we can construct the 5 binary search tree. So we will construct the 5 trees. First, I will take the 10 as a root node, then 12, it is greater than the 10, so 12 will be the right subtree, then 20, 20 is the greater than the 10 and greater than the 12, so 20 is the right subtree of the 12, so that is the first binary search tree. What about second binary search tree? I am considering that 12 is the first key, so I am reading the 10 as a second key. So 10 is the smaller than the 12. So 10 is the left subtree of 12 and 20 I am reading the 20, then 20 is the right subtree of the 12. That is the second binary search tree. The third binary search tree I am going to read the 20 first. So 20 will be the root, then I will read the 10. 10 is the less than the I am going to read not 10, 12. First I am going to read the 20. So 20 is the root node. Then I am going to read the 12. 12 is the less than the 20. So it is the left subtree. And I am reading the 10. 10 is the less than the 20. So it will come in the left subtree. Then 10 is the less than the 12. So it is come in the left subtree of the 12. So third binary search tree. Fourth one, I am reading the 10 first, then I am reading the 20, then I am reading the 12. So this is the fourth binary search tree. And next I am going to read the 20 first, then I am going to read the 10, then I am going to read the 12. So this is the fifth binary search tree. So these are the 5 BST we can get from these 3 keys. There are no more options. So what you have to understand, if that is keys are given or data are given, we can construct more than one binary search tree. So what is our aim? So even there is a more than one binary search tree, we are going to find the optimal binary search tree. We are going to get one optimal binary search tree. So how can we find? So if we want to find the optimal binary search tree, they will give the two data. One is the keys, another one is the frequency. So in the previous example, we are getting only one data, that is only keys. But if it is an optimal binary search tree, they will give the keys and they will give the frequency, or we can call it as a probability. What is key? Key is nothing but the data or key which is come inside the node. What is frequency or probability? It is nothing but number of times the key is involving in the search. Okay, so we are going to search the some keys in the BST. That number of times searches are given in the frequency or probability. So it is called as an inside node. This we can call it as an outside node. So what is our aim? We have to construct the binary search tree of all keys such that total cost of all the searches is small as possible. So our aim is the if I will see the example. So here three keys are given and each key's frequencies are given. So what is the meaning? That 10 key 10 is will be searched for 34 times and key 12 is will be searched for 8 times. Key 20 will be searched for 50 times. That is the meaning of frequencies. So here three keys are given. So how many possible binary search trees are possible? 5 binary search trees are possible. We are going to find the cost of this 5 binary search tree. Then we are going to select the binary search tree which giving the minimum cost. That is our aim. So how do we find the cost? We will take the first binary search tree. We will use this formula to find the cost. What is the formula? Cost equal to frequency into level. What is level? Do you remember? Here the node 10 is in the level 1. Node 12 is in the level 2. Node 3 is in the level 3. It depends on the height. So this is the level. So we have to multiply frequency into level. We'll see the example. First I'm calculating the cost of the first binary search tree. So cost of first binary search tree equal to 10. What is the 10 frequency? 34. So 34 into what is the level of 10? 1. So I'm giving the 1 plus 12. What is the 12 frequency? 12 frequency is 8. So 8 into what is the level of 12? 2 into 2 plus the next node is 20. What is the 20 frequency? 20 frequency is 50. So 50 into what is the level of 23. So if you are after multiplication, if you are adding all this value, the cost of this binary search tree is 200. What is cost? If you are constructing the binary search tree in this manner, total searches required is 200. Here frequency is involving the number of search. 10 is involving in 34 times searches, or 12 will be searched for 8 times, 20 will be searched for 50 times. So if you are constructing the binary search tree like this, the total searches required is 200. So let us go for the next binary search tree, that is a BST2 for this keys. Here how many searches required? We will use the same formula. So first what is the node is available? 12. 12. What is the 12 frequency? 8. 8 into what is the level of 12? 1. So 8 into 1 plus what is the next node? 10. What is the 10 frequency? 34. So 34 into what is the level of this node? 2. So into 2. 34 into 2 plus next node is 20. What is the frequency of 20? 20 is nothing but 20 frequency is 50. So 50. What is the level of 22? See this is level 1 and this all nodes are level 2. If any child will be there, that is called as a level 3. Okay. Now we have calculated the cost. If you are solving this equation, you will get the cost is 176. Similarly, we will calculate the cost of the next binary search tree and fourth binary search tree and fifth binary search tree. At the end of this one, the first binary search tree cost is 200. Second BST cost is 176. Third one is 168. Fourth one is 158. And fifth one is 142. So which is giving the minimum cost? The fifth binary search tree 142. So if you are constructing the binary search tree in this manner, the total search cost will be reduced. So this is the optimal binary search tree. How do we get the optimal binary search tree? So this is the way, but we are not going to use this way. We are going to solve this problem by using dynamic programming method. Before going into this method, first you have to understand why this binary search tree is getting the least value. The reason is we are keeping the 20 is the root node. When we are keeping 20 is the root node, we are getting this least value, not only 20 with some other constraint. What is the constraint? What is the maximum frequency in this node? 50. For which node? 20. So highest frequency node should be come in the root node. Then what is the next highest frequency node? 34. What is the node? 10. So we are keeping the next highest frequency in the next level of the root. What is the least frequency in this problem? 8. For which node? 12. So we are keeping the least frequency occurring node in the leaf node. So how we are getting the optimal binary search tree? When the node which is having the highest frequency is coming in the root, and next highest frequency is coming in the next level of the root, and so on. Similarly, when we are keeping the least occurring frequency node in the leaf, we will get the optimal binary search tree. So we have to, they are giving the keys and frequency, we have to find the optimal binary search tree. So this is the formula to find the optimal binary search tree. We'll see this for how, we'll see how this formula will work in the example. So this is the example is given. Here how many keys are there? 4 keys are there, A, B, C, D. What is the frequency or probability? This is the frequency or probability. The meaning is A is occurring 0.1 time, B is occurring 0.2 time, C is occurring 0.4 time, D is occurring 0.3 times. Which is having highest frequency here? C, 0.4. What is the next highest frequency? D, 0.3. Which is next? 0.2, B node, and least frequency is 0.1. So for our convenient, I am considering the A is node 1, B is node 2, C is node 3, and D is node 4. Now we will go into the problem. We are going to construct the optimal binary search tree for given values. So before going to construct, we need the two table. I hope you remember dynamic programming method always use the table. So here we are going to use the two table. One is called as a value table, another one is called as a key table. What is the row in the value table? Row size is 0 to n. What is n? Number of key. Number of key is 4. So it will go from 0 to 4. 0 to 4. This row is named as a j. And column. Column will start from 1 to n plus 1. 1 to n plus 1. What is n? N is 4. So 1 to 5. It will go 1 to 5. This column is named as a j. I. Sorry, it is I. So similarly, key table also we have to draw for the same value. J is 0 to n and I is 1 to n plus 1. You may ask why here we are starting from 0, why we are here starting from 1. Because when we are using this formula, we are starting, the row is 0 and column is 1, means it is easy to solve this problem. That is why we are starting like this. Okay. So this is the problem, this is the formula we are going to use. What is the step 1? So this is the previous, this is the table I got from the previous step, that is a empty table. Step 1 is we have to fill this diagonal. Okay, which diagonal? This diagonal we have to fill. How do we fill? So if you are seeing this value, it is nothing but 1 comma 0. This position is 2 comma 1. This position is 3 comma 2. This position is 4 comma 3. This position is 5 comma 4. So if you are seeing this one, it is 1 comma 0. Is there any node is there? This is 1. This is node 2. This is node 3. This is node 4. Is there any node 0 is there? 1 comma 0? No. So and we are going from 1 to 0 in the reverse direction, 1 to 0. So there is no node also in the 0. We are going in the reverse order, so we are going to give the 0 over here. Then what about this one? 2 comma 1. What is 2 comma 1? 2 to 1. We are going in the reverse direction, 2 to 1. So whenever we are going in the reverse direction, fill this diagonal with the 0. So I'm filling like this, 1 comma 0. This is position is called as a 1 comma 0. We are going in the reverse one, so I'm giving 0. And 2 comma 1. we are going in the 2 to 1. It's a reverse direction. So fill 0. Then this one 3 to 2. See 3 2. 3 comma 2. 3 to 2 we are going. This is the reverse direction. Fill 0. And 4 to 3. Fill 0. 5 to 4 0. So first step, all this diagonal should be filled with the 0. That's the first step. Okay, then what is the second step? Now we have to fill the next diagonal, next upper diagonal. What is the position? 1 comma 1, and this position 2 comma 2, this position 3 comma 3, this position 4 comma 4. If you are seeing here 1 comma 1, 1 comma 1, C of 1 comma 1, it is the same of the I value. If you are seeing here C of 2 comma 2, when it is as the same of the I value, we have to take the probability value. What is the probability of node 1? Node 1 is nothing but A. It is nothing but 0.1. Fill 0.1. What is the probability of 2 comma 2? 2 comma 2 is nothing but node 2. 0 comma 2. Then 3 comma 3. 3 comma 3 is node 3. 0.4. And 4 comma 4. The probability is fourth node 0 comma 3. So fill the probability as it is. Then we have to fill the key table. What is the key? The probability of 0 comma 1 is taken from key A. Key A is considered as a node 1, so I am giving it as a node 1, and 0 comma 2 is taken from the node B. Node B is considered as a node 2, so I am giving the 2 value. Similarly here node C is considered as a node 3, so I am giving it as a 3. Here this value is taken from node 4, node D is considered as a 4, so I am giving it as a 4. Okay, so this is the second step. What is the third step? We have to fill this diagonal. Okay, every step we are filling the diagonal alone. Okay, so third step we have to fill the diagonal. So this is the table taken from the previous step, that is at step 2, the value table. Now what is the value I have to calculate? I told we have to calculate this diagonal. What is the position of this place? I is 1, j is 2. So it is nothing but C of 1 comma 2. Am I right? C of 1 comma 2. Now only I am going to apply this formula. Why? Here C is C of 1 comma 2. What is I value? 1. What is j value? 2. Equal to, when I am applying this formula, I is 1, j is 2 equal to minimum of k equal to 1, k equal to 2. If you are seeing the k value here, k value start from 1, I to j. What is I? I is 1. What is j? 2. So 1 to 2. So here 2 k value will come, 1 and 2. And apply the formula. So when k equal to 1, C of I. What is I? 1 comma k minus 1, k is 1, so k minus 1 is 0, plus C of k plus 1, so it is nothing but 2 comma j value is 2, plus summation of ps. What is s value? I to j. So what is I is 1, j is 2, so it will go 1 to 2. So p1 plus p2. What is p? Is nothing but probability. Okay, here I made small mistake. Here I gave some zeros. Don't consider this 0, it is a printing mistake, we can say. So I am deleting this value. Okay, so this is the formula we are used. After applying this formula, then next step we have to find the k value. So k equal to 2, and we have to find the same, we have to apply the formula. Then what is C of, next step we have to apply the value. What is C of 1 comma 0? C of 1 comma 0 is nothing but this place, C of 1 comma 0, it is nothing but 0, so I am writing 0, plus C of 2 comma 2. What is C of 2 comma 2? 2 comma 2 is nothing but this value, that is nothing but 0.2, plus P1. What is the probability of 1? Probability of 1 is 0.1, probability of 2 is 0.2. So this is, we are considering as a node 1, this is node 2, this is node 3, this is node 4. Okay, and after applying this value we are getting the 0.5. Similarly we have to apply the value for this one and we will get the value 0.4. Among these two, which one is smaller? 0.4. Here 0.5, 0.4, the smaller value is 0.4. So we have to fill 0.4 in the 1 comma 2. 1 comma 2. So 1 comma 2. Then we have to go to the key value. For which key we are getting the 0.4? For key 2, k2. So write the 2 value here. 1 comma 2. Why I am writing 2 over here? For when k equal to 2 we are getting the minimum value, that is why I am writing the k value over in the cell. So this cell is calculated. What is the next cell we have to calculate? I told we have to calculate first diagonals. So this cell is completed. Next we have to find this cell. What is this cell position? 2 comma 3. C of 2 comma 3. What is I value? I is 2, j value is 3. Okay, so calculate C of 2 comma 3. The same thing here. What will be the k value? K is 2 to 3. K is 2, k is 3. Two values will come. After completing that one, we have to calculate this value. What is the position? C of 3 comma 4. C of 3 comma 4. So I is 3, j is 4, k will come 3 as well as 4. So at the end of the step 5 we will get the value table like this. So for when we are calculating C of 2 comma 3, this value is nothing but 0.8 and key value is nothing but 3. Then when we are calculating 3 comma 4, this position will get the minimum value is 1 for the key value 3. So we have completed this diagonal. What is the next one? We have to complete this diagonal. What is the next value we have to calculate? This position. What is this position? This position is nothing but 1 comma 3. C of 1 comma 3. So let us calculate C of 1 comma 3. Apply the formula. So what is I value? 1, j value 3. So 1 comma 3. What will be the k value? It is nothing but I value is 1. So it will come 1 to, what is the k j value? J value is 3. So it will come, k will come from 1 to 3. That is why we are getting the 3 lines like this. When k equal to 1 we have to calculate, k equal to 2 we have to calculate, k equal to 3 we have to calculate, or we have to apply the formula. When we are applying this formula we will get the values like this. Among 3 values, least value is 1.1. So we have to fill the 1.1 in the table. For which key we are getting? When k equal to 3. So we have to fill 3 in the k table. So if you are seeing here, I am applying the 1.1 in the 1 comma 3. For which key or which k value I am getting? K value is 3. So what is the next position we have to get? We have to get this position 2 comma 4. So C of 2 comma 4. If we are calculating the C of 2 comma 4, we will get the value 1.4 for k equal to 3. Okay, then what is the next value we have to find? This is only one cell is there. What is the cell? 1 comma 4. So calculate 1 comma 4. I is 1, j is 4. So how many k values will come? 1 to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 values will come. When we are calculating this one, we will get the value, the least value is 1.7. Okay, for k value is 3. Okay, so fill this value. We have completed the table. Now we are coming into the conclusion. So which is having highest value among this table? 1.7. Which position we are getting? 1 comma 4. Am I right? So go to the key table. See what is there in the 1 comma 4. What is there in the 1 comma 4? 1 comma 4, the value is 3. Okay, so what is 3? Which node is 3? 3 is nothing but node C. So the root node will become 3. I hope you are following. So the root node is 3. 3 is nothing but node C. So what is the left side of the C? Left side of the C is D. Not left side. Right side of the C is D. And left side of the C is 2 nodes. What are the 2 nodes? A comma B. Okay, so here from the C, the right subtree is D, and from C, the left subtree is A comma B. Among these two nodes, we don't know which one is the root of the left subtree because we are having two nodes. We can find this is in the two way. What is the first way? A is nothing but 1, B is nothing but 2. 1 to 2. If you are going 1 to 2, if you are going 1 to 2, sorry, we will go to the key table. If you are going 1 to 2, which node is there? 2 is there. So which is 2 node? B. So the root node is B. Then we can come that A is the child of the B. That is a one way. So otherwise you can see this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So among 1 to 2, the 2 is greater. So you can keep B is the root node of the left subtree and A is the lesser than the right subtree. Okay, so this is the final answer. You will get the optimal binary search tree. How we get, I hope you understand. I will tell you once again. First we have to see the highest value, that is the 1 comma 4 position. 1 comma 4 position we are getting 1.4. 1.1 comma 4 we are having the value 3. What is the 3? 3 is nothing but the C node, so C is coming in the root. So what is the right side of the C? It is nothing but D, so D is the right subtree. What is the left side of the C? A comma B, so A comma B will be the left subtree. So A value is 1, B value is 2, so it is nothing but 1 to 2. Check the 1 to 2 position. If you are checking the 1 to 2, which value is there? 2 is there. So which one is the 2 node? That is nothing but B node. So B is the root of the left subtree and A is the uh, child of the B. So if you are following this tree, we will get the least cost. What is the cost? You will get 1.7. So this is the optimal binary search tree. Thank you.